Microsoft Word. Student will be able to use headers and footers in a document, insert a table in the document, format the table and text in it, convert the text in columns, check spelling and grammar in a text on document. Headers and footers. Headers and footers are areas in the top and bottom margins of each page in a document. You can insert text or graphics in headers and footers. For example, page numbers, the date, a company logo, the document's title or file name, or the author's name that are printed at the top or bottom of each page in a document. You can work in the header and footer areas. Insert the same header and footer throughout a document. On the Insert tab, in the Header and Footer group, click Header or Footer. To create a header, enter the text or graphics in the header area. To create a footer, enter the text or graphics in the footer area. When you are satisfied with the text you entered in header or footer area, you can press Escape key or click Close button. The text will be placed in header or footer area as per your text entry. The header or footer is inserted on every page of the document. Note: if necessary, you can format text in the header or footer by selecting the text and using the formatting options on the mini toolbar. Remove the headers or footers. Click anywhere in the document. On the Insert tab, in the Header and Footer group, click Header or Footer. Click Remove Header or Remove Footer. The header or footers are removed from the entire document. Inserting a table. 1. Click where you want to insert a table. 2. On the Insert tab, in the Tables group, click Table and click Insert Table option from the drop-down menu. Insert Table dialog box appears on the screen. Specify the number of columns and number of rows you want to have in your table. You can change the number of columns and rows later on. Enter a fixed column width or leave the column width field set to auto if you want MS Word to guess the table's width. You can change the column width at any time, even after you have entered the data. Click OK to close the dialog box. MS Word creates your table and outlines the table cells in a grid format. Inserting a table without Insert Table dialog box. Place mouse pointer where you want to insert the table. Click Insert tab. Click Table command. From the drop-down menu, over the grid, select the columns and rows for your table. Click the mouse and the table will appear in the document. Adding a row above or below. Right-click in a cell above or below where you want to add a row. On the shortcut menu, point to Insert and then click Insert Rows above or Insert Rows below. Note: you can quickly add a row at the end of a table by clicking in the lower right cell and then pressing Tab. Add a column to the left or right. Right-click in a cell to the left or to the right of where you want to add a column. On the shortcut menu, point to Insert and then click Insert Columns to the left or Insert Columns to the right. Delete a row. Select the row that you want to delete by clicking to the left of the row. Right-click and then click Delete Rows on the shortcut menu. Delete a column. Select the column that you want to delete by clicking the column's top grid line or border. Right-click and then click Delete Columns on the shortcut menu. Deleting a table. You can delete the whole table, or you can delete only the contents of the table and keep the structure of rows and columns. Delete the entire table. In Print Layout view, rest the pointer on the table until the Table Move handle appears and then click the Table Move handle. Press Backspace key. Format a table. After you create a table, Microsoft Office Word 2016 offers you many ways to format that table. If you decide to use table styles, you can format your table all at once and even see a preview of what your table will look like, formatted in a particular style before you actually apply the style. You can create a custom look for tables by splitting or merging cells, adding or deleting columns or rows, or adding borders. If you are working with a long table, you can repeat the table headings on each page on which the table appears. To prevent awkward page breaks that disrupt the flow of your table, you can also specify just how and where the table should break across pages. Split a cell. Splitting a cell means to break a cell into smaller cells. Bring your mouse pointer position inside a cell that you want to divide into multiple cells, or select the range of cells. Now, click the Layout tab and then click Split Cells button, which will display a dialog box asking for number of rows and columns to be created from the selected cell. Select the desired number of rows and columns which you would like to have in a resultant cell, and finally click OK button to apply the result. You can divide a cell into multiple cells, either row-wise or column-wise, or both. Merging cells. Merging is just reverse than splitting. Small cells can be merged to form a big cell. Bring your mouse pointer position inside the first cell you want to merge, or select cells which are to be merged. Now, press Shift key and click the cells around the cell which you want to merge into the first cell. This will highlight the cells which you click, and they will be ready to be merged. Now, click the Layout tab and then click Merge Cells button, which will merge all the selected cells. Add a border to a table. When you add a border to a picture or put one around some text, or even add a border to an individual page, you can make those elements in your document stand out. Same goes with the tables in your documents. The quickest way is to add borders from the Border Styles gallery. 1. Click in the table and then click the Table Move handle to select the table. The Table Tools Design tab appears. 2. Click Border Styles and choose a border style. 3. Click Borders and choose where you want to add the borders. Applying shading to the cells. Select the cells to which you wish to apply shading. Right-click the mouse and you will see a formatting bar. Click the shading button. You will see theme colors. Or under the Table Tools, Design tab, click the Shading tool. Select the desired color from the various themes colors. Or for more options of colors, click More Colors option. Colors dialog box will appear on the screen. Finally, select the desired color from Colors dialog box. Displaying text in a document in columns. Sometimes the information you include in your document is best displayed in columns. Columns improve readability. Some types of documents like newspaper articles, newsletters and flyers are often written in column format. To add columns to a document, select the text you want to format. Select the Page Layout tab and then click the Columns command. A drop-down menu will appear. Select the number of columns you want to create. The text will format into columns. To remove column formatting, place the insertion point anywhere in the columns, then click the Columns command on the Page Layout tab. Select one from the drop-down menu that appears. Your column choices are not limited to the drop-down menu that appears. Select More Columns at the bottom of the menu to access the Columns dialog box. Click the arrows next to the number of columns to adjust the number of columns. Spelling and grammar checking. Microsoft Word provides a decent spelling and grammar checker which enables you to search for and correct all spelling and grammar mistakes in your document. MS Word identifies misspelled or misused as well as grammar errors and underlines them as follows: a red underline beneath spelling errors, a green underline beneath grammar errors, a blue line under correctly spelled but misused words. Check spelling and grammar using Review tab. Click the Review tab and then click Spelling and Grammar button. A Spelling and Grammar dialog box will appear and will display wrong spellings or grammar and correct suggestions. Select one of the given suggestions you want to use and click Change option to fix the spelling or grammar mistake, and repeat this step to fix all the spelling or grammar mistake. MS Word displays a dialog box when it finishes checking for spelling and grammar mistakes. Finally, click OK. Check spelling and grammar using right-click. Right-click the mouse over a misspelled word. It will show you correct suggestions and options to fix the spelling or grammar mistake. Select the suggestion if you find it okay. Otherwise, ignore the suggestion. Formatting cells. You can use the regular MS Word formatting features from the toolbars. The font and paragraph dialog boxes and so on to format your table. Keywords: header and footer, table, cell, borders and shading, merge, columns, spelling and grammar.